All right, we're live. I wiped the camera. Yeah, okay. Here we are, guys. It's another episode. Episode number 4 of MMA with Musty. But today we got Jake Heath with us, one of my good friends.
How's it going?
Um, Pleasure to have him on. And we've been talking. It looks like he might be here to stay with us. So
Yeah, we'll see.
so we'll see. But yeah, Jake Heath knows a lot about the sport. Some good opinions. It's gonna be a good one. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about last night. So bro, the card was absolutely cursed.
It was kind of ass too.
Yeah, no, it was it was. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah,
I didn't enjoy last night at all.
I gotta pull up the freaking card again.
Yeah,
Like, uh, the freaking. I was excited for the first fight on the main card a lot, but then that ended up not even happening.
yeah, that didn't happen, dude. All right, uh, what I read, I didn't even know this. So apparently, there's supposed to be this Marcus Perez Eric Spicely fight on the prelims, which I didn't even know about, but that
Mm.
got cut because of like a weight cut issue. Then two guys pulled out of fights last night on the prelims. Ray Borg and Timur Valiev pulled out. They were able to replace their opponents, but that happened. Then obviously the two fights on the main card got pulled. One because of COVID, and the other one because Holland like passed out.
So is
And
there?
then after Calderwood lost to Jennifer Maya, she also fainted backstage.
Oh, there was clearly something in the water there at that at the arena.
Yeah,
Passing out. How did she even? That girl lost. She lost earlier, right? She got armbarred.
yeah, yeah.
She was probably just like crying crying her eyeballs out and like passed out.
Yeah, because she lost her title shot or whatever.
Yeah, just get her like an IV drip or something. She's good.
Yeah, she'll be okay. She'll be okay, hopefully. But I don't know what happened with
Different
the
guy.
guy with Giles. Is that
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I was excited for that fight. That guy, like the guy he's fighting, he was like really long. Seemed to have some good Muay Thai, And then Trevin Giles kind of just I don't know. He didn't seem too technical, but he definitely threw like bombs from what I saw.
Yeah, no, that they made that fight because they probably thought it would be good.
Yeah, they had some good matchups. Like just like on paper, like it seemed like it was gonna be a good night of fights.
Yeah,
I'd say the main event still lived up to the hype, though. I mean, it wasn't what we were expecting, but it was still good.
it was that and the Luque fight
Exciting for
both
later.
entertained me.
What are the fight?
The Luque fight.
Oh yeah, that was a really good fight.
Yeah,
Luke is a beast.
yeah, bro, he's a savage. All right, so obviously they gotta like patch up the air in the apex or whatever, so people
Yeah,
stop passing out. But other than that, main event obviously Brunson. Dude, I can't say his last name. Brunson versus Shahbazyan. Is it Shahbazyan?
Shabazzian.
Brunson versus Shahbazyan. Dude, I said I like made that prediction video, and I was like, I really think Edmund's gonna win. But if you look at who Brunson's been not like lost to, it's
Like,
been like Izzy,
yeah,
Jacare, like Whitaker, and Anderson Silva.
like crazy guys.
So those are like all crazy guys. But I thought that Evan, I thought he had it. I
Yeah,
thought he was gonna come in there and like
he really didn't live up to the hype. Like Brunson was like still, even though Edmund was landing more in the first round, like Brunson was still striking with him. And then eventually Edmund got tired and he couldn't really do much at all.
bro, his gas tank was absolute shit.
Yeah.
Like I was that was disappointing to even to kind of see.
Yeah, because like we were thinking about we were disappointed that we didn't get 5 rounds, but it's like I couldn't imagine that going five. Like
Yeah, and also like even on the feet, I mean, Edmund outstruck him in the first round, and he was landing for how do you like he was landing body shots, but he got more tired.
yeah, I think that's the UFC. Honestly, I mean, like UFC 3, mindset right there. Like Shahbazyan, I guess he's got those type 2. I mean, he only that was like his first time making it out of the first round, right?
Yeah, that's true. But like you think that someone with that much like skill would have some cardio to go with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's not like they were wrestling, but it wasn't the first round wasn't an exhausting pace from what I remember
It
seeing.
was. I feel like it definitely was actually. Like
Yeah,
I feel like they were like I feel like Shahbazyan was like trying to take his head off a little bit.
bro. Let me pull the. I could do this. I'm gonna pull the stats up.
Like I just remember Edmund, like he just kept like, oh shit, the screen share.
Yeah,
I just feel
yeah.
like
Wait.
he just kept like throwing wild hooks a lot of the time, and like I felt like I don't know.
Yeah,
He
bro.
was
Yeah, and they weren't like
calculated as much.
Brunson was seeing him.
Yeah, like he wasn't as calculated as I thought he'd be.
Yeah, so I mean, bro, Edmund honestly like. All right, round one. I mean, he didn't even throw that much volume, and he actually got outlanded. Like, obviously, this doesn't because in the first round, I thought it was obvious that Edmund's punches were kind of like the more
Yeah,
significant ones, even though he got outlanded apparently.
the second round he didn't do much of
Yeah,
anything.
but like second round, you just see like he only lands half of what he lands the first round, and Brunson, a lot of that. I mean, Brunson just totally like turned the pace up, and Edmund could not
Yeah, he couldn't keep up.
stick with it. Yeah. Yeah, and he like by the time here I'm gonna stop this. By the time the second round started, I mean the second round ended. Like I think it was over right there.
Yeah. Oh, the end of the second round was bad. It
Yeah,
looked like he was it looked a little bit like he was just expecting for the round to be over, but I
yeah,
think he just like couldn't put his hands up to his
yeah.
face.
I was wondering which one was it, but
Yeah.
like yeah, it might have been both. But dude, that's the second like that was Herb again with some like
Yeah, I feel like Herb's judgment has kind of I feel like we still put him up on this pedestal because like he's Herb being like he's obviously so great, but like I feel like recently in like the last year or two, like he kind of questions his own judgment a lot more. You know what I mean?
yeah. You remember like the Masvidal Cowboy fight,
Oh yeah, that was bad.
and that it was also him during the Anderson Bisping fight. So he's had like a
Yeah,
few
he, like
like
stopped it at the end of the round. Like he even like waved his hand
yeah.
at the end of the second round, but then he kind of like takes it back.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
Yeah,
I'm not trying to shit on the guy, but like,
yeah I have the most respect for her being.
yeah, yeah. But that was definitely that fight, and like you saw Edmund come out for the second round, for the third round. He wasn't there.
Yeah,
He was not there anymore. But
it was
all right,
good.
I'm gonna pull the rankings.
Yeah, it was good that Herb didn't like once he got him back to the ground again. He was like, all right, he's not gonna get
You know
out.
that was a good, yeah, that was a good stoppage there. Like at that point, he knew that he should have stopped it at the end of the second round.
Exactly.
But all right, so I'm gonna pull up the
Bro, remember when somebody got like I forget if it was like a nut shot or like an eye poke and like all like the security guards, doctors like all went to the ring for some reason.
was that last night?
Yeah,
No, I don't remember that.
really. I think it was during the main event. I'm not sure.
Dude, I remember
I
there
think
was also like a
oh, it was at the end of the second round because I think they thought the fight was over.
oh
You remember that?
no, I don't remember seeing that.
I
I
remember
just remember
I
like
remember they brought the doctor in and shit to check
yeah,
on him
yeah, to look at his eye.
too.
Huh.
All right, so what did we?
Apparently there was a crazy amount of like nut kicks in general last night.
Yeah, I remember they were counting. It was like 11 by the end of cursed. That was completely cursed night.
Yeah, that I don't know what that was. The gods are like saving they had to sacrifice that for DC Stipe 3 to happen.
Yeah, or just I'm like like thinking about how much of a kind of shit show this week. Like I have no idea what next week's gonna be with fucking Lewis main eventing it.
Bro, that was my when that fight got announced. I was like, that right there is just an absolute like.
Yeah. All right, we'll get to that later. I feel like we should talk about the middleweight division.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's get into it. So we got the rankings here for those who are just listening, and they didn't update them yet. But last night, Derek Brunson was 8. Shahbazyan was 9.
I don't see how Hermanson is above Till. After, like Hermanson beat Gastelum, but Darren Till beat Gastelum before them.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And then
I don't think. I mean, if Brunson moves up here,
that's kind of crazy.
what?
Yoel at 5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think
That is kind of crazy.
Definitely probably goes ahead of Gastelum though.
Yeah, and bro, if they like,
Bro,
they could honestly move Brunson up to pass Yoel.
You think?
Just
I
because
don't know
Yoel
what
hasn't
I don't know
fought.
what Yoel is doing at 5 anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
because
definitely be above Hermanson.
I feel like a big reason he's there is because Till lost, Gaston lost, and Brunson hasn't fought, I guess.
But like, how is he not above like Hermanson and Cannonier? Like, who is Cannonier even really beat besides Hermanson?
Who did Cannonier beat before the Hermanson fight?
Was it like Anderson Silva?
Oh yeah.
And like that, they barely even fought. Like he just kicked him in the leg.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I mean, I guess
Cannonier fight at all, and he's ranked number 3. Like that's kind of crazy.
just because he hasn't lost, and these guys have all lost now.
Yeah, I guess.
But all right, yeah. So Brunson
Mean nothing. They're just for the eye, like so you can see a number next to somebody when they fight.
Yeah, no, like, because how do you honestly decide this?
Yeah.
But the rankings are just good because we get to see every fighter where they're like relatively around.
I like this though. This is
Yeah.
just have this here.
Yeah. So what's next? What's next for Brunson and what's next for Edmund?
If he gets bumped up for 7, that Darren Till versus Derek Brunson fight, I like.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't see who else you give Brunson unless because the only thing obviously that could happen is Till agrees to fight Jack Hermanson, which in that case maybe you give Gastelum to Brunson. I could see that being a thing.
I could also see that happening. I don't think that's a good fight for Brunson at all.
Yeah, I think
a wrestle guy. Actually, he might. I don't know. I don't feel like it's. I feel like I just don't know where Gastelum's at anymore. Like,
yeah, I don't either.
Where Gastelum's gonna show up?
Yeah,
like the one that fucking knocked Michael Bisping's head into orbit, like one that laid down against Jack Hermanson.
yeah, because he's now. I think he should go back to 170 personally. I think he's a little.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah, but yeah, so I would rather see Brunson Till, because I think Till needs like I think they need to give Till like a fight that he's a favorite in at this point.
Yeah, like he just takes on monsters. Like he needs a build up fight. I think before he goes needs to step down for a minute. Like after that war with Whitaker and maybe establish himself a little bit more in the middleweight division with maybe a nice highlight KO.
Yeah.
And then he can move up for a real contender fight.
Yeah, I agree, and I do think that he needs a knockout.
Yeah,
I think it'd be good for him to get a finish.
He's this big puncher, but he doesn't really have that many finishes.
Yeah. So, and then obviously for Brunson, Darren Till. He's a pretty big draw. If you could beat Till, then you're looking at another shot at a top 5 guy. Because obviously with Brunson, he's 36 now, which I thought he was younger, but he's 36 now. So if he's gonna try to make a run, it's got to be now. But the one thing, I don't know, last night what it didn't tell me about Brunson was how much he really improved, or just how not ready Edmund was.
Yeah, I think Brunson definitely looked better, at least in the first round.
Yeah.
Wise, like he was definitely a lot more patient, but in the second and third round, once he started to have some success, he was the same exact way. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, he kind of started reverting to that
Yeah,
Derek Brunson shit.
yeah.
And then for Edmund, I mean, he beat Tavares at 12. I know Vittori, that the Italian, Mr. Italian Vittori, that guy's kind of an animal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to throw those two prospects together with each other, but I don't know.
Oh, that's kind of a step down for Shahbazyan, considering like he just knocked out Brad Tavares bad. Like I
Yeah,
don't know,
but I mean, where else do you go? I don't think you give him someone in the top 10 again.
maybe like Ian Heinich.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah, that'd probably be better for him.
Yeah, Martin Vittori, they should give Tavares.
You think?
I don't know. I feel like Brad Tavares is
Yeah.
not one of those guys that they just feed to people.
Yeah, I could see him doing that. Yeah, but I mean, Vittori, he's been around now for a while, and he's only really lost to Izzy, I think.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He's
Yeah,
legit.
so he's kind of a stud.
Honestly, I want to know why they booked Romero versus Uriah Hall. Like, I don't get why they did that.
Yeah, I don't exactly get why they did that either. Uriah Hall's talking like he's planning on winning that fight too. He,
There's no way he plans on winning that fight.
he
Get
says he's at a new gym with a new team and that he's back.
how does Uriah Hall plan on beating Yoel Romero?
Yeah,
Well, gonna have to get him out of there,
yeah,
and I don't see that happening.
yeah. I heard his coach talking. He's like, hey, he was peppering up Paulo Costa with that jab. I'm like, yeah, but then he got like absolutely
Yeah,
melted in the second. So yeah, I don't know about that fight.
my mom texted me to come by. I'm not.
So you say Till for Brunson. I could kind of agree with that. And
I like that fight a
if
lot.
if they book Till with Hermanson, I think Gaslam's a good second option. The other guy who impressed me last night was Luque. Um, I knew he was a beast.
We should talk about him next.
Yeah, I guess I should put the rankings back up.
Yeah. Is he
Yeah,
gonna
and like he got another knockout last night. Man's like Mr. Knockout
so
out here.
nice how he did that?
Huh?
That was so nice how he did that.
Oh
Like
yeah.
the guy went to reach. What was his name? Martin Brown or whatever. Marvin Brown. Like he went to go put his hands down, reach for the ground so he couldn't knee him. He just held him up by his neck so he couldn't reach the ground and knee him in the face. So he had
Yeah.
no defense.
Yeah, no, he did that perfectly.
Dude, Conor McGregor. I'm just seeing this, but Conor McGregor jumped Dan Hooker in the lightweight rankings.
Yeah, I heard about people are saying that like that means he's gonna fight again because like why? You know what I mean?
That means nothing. Did they just do that like
No,
last?
yeah, but that's the thing. They didn't do that after the Hooker Poirier fight.
Yeah, what the heck? Why did they do that? That's so funny.
Connor probably complained about it.
Yeah, he probably like posted a video of him like training or something.
Yeah, but all right. This is kind of weird because all right, Luque called out Nate. That's not happening. I
Yeah, why
right
would
like
I feel like why would you call out Nate Diaz? Like that's not gonna get you any closer to a title shot.
yeah, but Nate's not fighting.
You should fight like
That's
Michael
clear.
Chiesa, like or RDA. You
Yeah,
should not fight Jeff Neal.
yeah, no. And Jeff Neal's booked, I think, right? Yeah,
Is
he's
he?
against Magny.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Where's Neil Magny? He's 14.
yeah.
Oh really? Why is Jeff Neal fighting somebody so much lower than him?
I don't know. Magny's on a 2-fight
They,
win
I guess
streak.
they, I guess they. Yeah, who did he beat in his last fight? Oh yeah, Mike Perry.
Who?
Mike Perry. He knocked Mike Perry out with a head kick.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, but what's weird about this is that Luque like they gave him Thompson, who
Yeah, I don't
even though
get
he's at 6, like Thompson can compete with any of these guys.
for real.
And then now they gave him 2 unranked guys, which
Like
is kind of
Thompson
weird.
in the welterweight division is freaking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Top 10 even. I don't know where. Like I really don't know how good Michael Chiesa is.
Yeah. And I've seen RDA's been tweeting about wanting to fight. I think Luke RDA's that would be a great fight.
Yeah, I like that fight. That'd be a really good fight, actually. I like that a lot.
Yeah. And I've been saying Michael Chiesa, Damian Maya,
Yeah,
the 2 grapplers. So you gotta be like
it was just
those guys.
Chiesa would probably try to keep it standing.
You think?
Yeah.
Mm. Dude, I was talking about giving one of them to Kimmy off.
Oh really? Oh, that guy. Why should have wrote him in for a subject to talk about.
Yeah.
170, yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a problem.
Give him the
This
name.
division is actually kind of insane.
It is.
But you got Usman sitting up there.
And you need like the only like I feel like the only person that's really gonna beat Usman is like a Chimaev type. Chimaev.
Yeah, dude, I don't know who's beating Usman.
He's not that good at striking. He's just fucking long. I feel like
Yeah.
Garbrandt has a real good shot at beating him.
Yeah, Gilbert Burns does have a shot. I mean, those two, Burns and Covington, are his toughest fights in the division.
I don't see him losing to Covington though. Like,
I don't think he loses either. But it just like matchup wise, if you put Leon Edwards in there with him, it's gonna be the same thing as Masvidal.
yeah. I think they might. Do you think they're gonna give Masvidal that rematch?
Not straight up.
No.
They're not gonna give it to him like straight up.
Give. They're probably gonna give the title shot to Gilbert Burns right away, unless
Yeah.
it wants a break, which I heard he does.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I'm trying to see the way I'd put this division together is Edwards Masvidal because you don't want to give Masvidal Covington.
why? Yeah, because he might just get wrestled for.
Yeah, I don't think you want to give Masvidal Covington.
I feel
I
like
think you want to give Covington Woodley if Woodley would sign the damn contract.
yeah, I don't think Woodley wants to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, right?
No.
Yeah, so that's a crazy division. Yeah, I like Luke RDA.
Yeah, I like that fight a lot.
Yeah, it's a dope fight. Yeah. And what we forgot to talk about at middleweight is they booked Cannonier Whitaker super quickly. Whitaker fought last week.
I mean, Whitaker was talking like he's ready to get back in there, but he wasn't talking like he wants to book a fight right now, which is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I was kind of confused because like you hear the guy talk about how he he was tired of not seeing his family, all this stuff
Burnt out, but
when he was the champ, but now I guess he's so rejuvenated he wants to fight in October again.
that's on the Khabib card, right? So what's that? October 24th.
Yeah, I think so.
So how? August, September, October. So that's like 2 months.
Yeah.
And like he took some damage in that freaking Till fight.
Yeah, he took some damage, but I think he'll be fine by October to go again.
Yeah, I honestly would not be surprised if he won that fight handily. Because, like, honestly, who has Cannonier beat? Says Hermanson. I actually want to
Yeah.
watch that Hermanson fight right now.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, you should pull it up. Will we get flagged from YouTube?
I mean, if they try to flag it, then I'll just cut the video.
What do you mean try to flag it?
Like it'll tell me if they're gonna flag it.
Like, I want to know how they figure that out. Like,
Dude, it's weird. I like uploaded this video, this UFC like 3 video, and I like put this like song in it, and they immediately knew.
really?
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at my videos.
Just go to Fight Pass.
No, I don't want to pull a Fight Pass because then I think I could actually get flagged. No, not Whitaker. Hermanson. I saw it. He just like he hurt him like on the inside with this punch.
Yeah, I remember him kind of just like swarming him on the ground.
You think it's in here?
Let's do the first one.
Yeah, because I mean the way the storyline on him is that he was a heavyweight at one point, right?
Yeah, he was.
So it's like the dude definitely has some pretty crazy power. It's not like Whitaker's unhittable, but if you look at their resumes, I mean Whitaker's definitely like the more seasoned guy.
For sure. Like
This is
Whitaker
so
was
annoying. This has been happening lately. Oh, here it is. All right.
when was this?
This was
Maybe David Branch,
yeah.
which like
Is now going to switch over to watch Jared Cannonier is doing.
what even happened in that fight? It's so I don't remember it.
They're just showing all his we can just watch these highlights. Obviously, yeah, so the dude's super strong.
Yeah, he's big.
Like those leg kicks are crazy.
He's definitely got some crazy genetics.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was that. It was that little short uppercut. That was it.
Dude, he's so jacked. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was it right there. And then he finished him on the ground. I don't know why it's like playing this over and over again.
Alright, just fucking cut that shit.
But yeah, that was it.
What's the rankings?
Show it one more time. Dude, you gotta watch out because you know Whitaker likes to duck his head in like that.
Yeah, Till was trying to time him like that whole time. Like he kept ducking his head to the one side.
Yeah,
And Till was trying to like throw straight.
yeah,
And then he
it.
kept trying to come with the uppercut.
Yeah, I mean, so Kiner is definitely dangerous enough to beat anyone. I mean,
Yeah, that's an interesting fight for sure. Is that gonna co-main it, you think? Or they gonna get something else?
I think that'll co-main it, unless
Yeah.
they decide to stack it. But that should co-main it. Yeah, that should definitely do it. All right, we could get into it about I have O'Malley Garbrandt written down. I just want to talk about like Garbrandt Garbrandt gets so mad so easily.
Yeah, he's
Like man gets so mad.
like short man syndrome type
Yeah.
thing.
So O'Malley said like two things about him, and now I feel like honestly, if O'Malley wins his next fight against Marlon Vera,
He's gonna fight him.
I could see him. I could see them. If O'Malley wants it, I could see Cody being mad enough to sign the contract.
That's the only way he signs a contract if he really wants to prove himself that much against him. But like, why would he do that? Like,
Yeah.
this kid, like, if he wins the fight, like, he's gonna gain nothing. Like, I mean, maybe besides fans,
Yeah, and it would be a big fight.
it would. But it's like, if he wins, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, O'Malley was just hype anyway."
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and it would be ideal for
like it's everything to gain for O'Malley in that fight.
yeah, if Cody had the belt, it would be ideal down the line.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, down the line, cause then that would just be a big fight. But yeah, Cody seems kind of set on going down to 125 because he sees an opportunity.
Like, I don't know why he wants to go down like that unless he really thinks he can't win the belt at 135.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's his reasoning is I have to win another fight at 135. But they'd probably give me a title shot at 125, even though I'm 1-3 in my last 4. And if
Well,
he even does he even win that fight? Does he even win that fight against Figueiredo?
I don't know. Probably not, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think he wins that fight.
I definitely watch it though. Like,
Yeah, no, yes, because it would be a stand-up fight.
yeah, Cody Garbrandt's definitely more interesting than anybody else in the flyweight division. Would he even be able to make weight though? Like, honestly.
Dude, he claims that he can make weight easily.
Yeah, so did Dillashaw. Easily.
Yeah, I do think that Dillashaw's bigger.
Yeah. He said he'd be able to make it easily, but then he looked like a fucking
Yeah.
and then got knocked out.
Yeah, I think Shell was saying that Cody probably walks around at 150.
Yeah. So
That's not that big.
yeah.
So, yeah, I mean I think they will do that fight. Honestly, I think we're gonna see it.
Definitely down the line. They're definitely building something up. Like,
Yeah,
this isn't for nothing. Like, Sean O'Malley definitely sees something. Do you? How about let's just talk about star power versus actual talent in Sean O'Malley. Is he legit?
bro, he's legit.
I know. I'm just throwing the
But
question out.
Sean, all right. O'Malley, from what I've seen, we don't know about his ground game.
Yeah,
I think a really good wrestler would mess him up.
probably, but
Like a really good wrestler.
he's definitely been focusing on jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. But first off, he's tall. He's really like tall for the division. So like if you look at a lot of the guys in the top 5, I think most of them are 5'6". So even at that point, if they're good wrestlers, it's still gonna be hard for them to kind of.
He can fight really long
Yeah.
kicks, and
Yeah.
he's 5'11", fighting at 135. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Exactly. I mean, I do kind of think of like McGregor at featherweight when I see him against these guys.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, Conor was just too powerful for them.
Yeah, and especially now that he's gotten bulkier.
Yeah, no longer a fucking vegan.
Yeah, yeah,
What happens?
yeah. I mean, what I've seen from the guy striking is that he's just as good as anyone.
Yeah. That's what it
Like I think Vera's tough, but I don't think that's gonna stop O'Malley from touching him up.
Yeah, but O'Malley's probably gonna get touched by him too. So,
Yeah, I mean that's the other question. What happens when O'Malley takes a shot?
yeah, it's like, I don't know. He definitely looks kind of underwhelming, you know. Just like some like little. He looks like some like young white kid.
Yeah, yeah,
He's definitely a gangster.
like a gangster.
Definitely throw down.
Huh?
Right.
What?
Like remember when he started opening up against what's his face? Last guy he fought, Wineland.
Yeah.
Like he started throwing with him for a second there, and then he got knocked out like 5 seconds later.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. The second that O'Malley started like getting some punches off, it was over.
He's like, all right, feeling out process is over.
Yeah.
And the fight was over.
Yeah, and he seems to have that thing where it's like once he starts touching you, he can like touch you whenever he wants. Like
He like I don't like it's so weird how he's just putting these guys out. Like he just hits you like when you're not expecting it.
yeah. Yeah. He seems to he's good with distance, definitely. He's like really good with timing and distance.
Mm.
And that seems like it's pretty important.
He hasn't fought a wrestler yet, has he?
Mm-mm. No.
And he still makes me wonder if he's like avoiding a wrestler.
I mean,
Because like he's taking the smart path, you know, building his name up before he takes like some really risky fights.
yeah. But I was thinking about like, Jimmy Rivera, like a guy like that who he's not a great wrestler, but I think he has a wrestling background.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting fight.
But I think that like a guy like that, he's too small for O'Malley to really like be able to keep him down on the ground.
Yeah, he seems like he'd get rattled.
Yeah. Like if it was If Cejudo was still there, I think Cejudo would definitely be able to wrestle him.
Sure, who was the champ? Like,
Yeah.
O'Malley still has a lot ahead of him. Like, it's gonna be weird, like seeing him against like top 5 guys. You know, because we got to
Yeah.
see we got to see his whole build up. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, if he wins this fight, if he wins this fight, he looks good in this fight. I think then we'll start to see him against some names.
Yeah. He'll probably get bumped up a lot if he has like another big win in the rankings.
Definitely, bro.
All right. What's the next topic?
Yeah, we got Lewis Olenek next week. So let's preview that real quick. Let's just preview the Lewis Olenek.
I haven't even looked at that card yet. Is there anybody else on it you recognize yet?
Here, I'll pull that one up too.
Yeah, sure, that's right. Lewis versus Olenek, though, that's gonna be. I don't even know what to expect. That's the only fight on the card.
It's just that fight, bro. It's like it's 12 rounds. Oh yeah, it's the Wyman fight.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, there's some names on this.
Oh, Chris Weidman going back down to middleweight.
Yeah, and I don't know much about this Amari Akhmedov guy.
He's a wrestler though, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking this one I'm thinking it goes to decision.
Probably, because like you're not gonna out wrestle Chris Weidman, but you probably knock him out.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean they're definitely Wyman's now at a point where he's definitely they're definitely giving him a slight step down.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah, but I mean everyone's a savage, so
It's the funniest thing ever how he started off his career 13-0, and since then he's 1-4.
yeah, and like it was like he was the future too.
Yeah, fuck that guy. MMA gods look down upon him.
Cause he beat Anderson.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean I'm leaning Olenek. I think Olenek's gonna just close the gap and hold on to Lewis.
Yeah, and I don't think he's really gonna care that much to get off. Like Derek Lewis isn't like the most motivated guy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like Lewis, he's a big guy, so getting him down might be kind of difficult for Olenek because he's not a great wrestler. But I think if he keeps trying, eventually he'll get him down.
Yeah.
And he will keep trying.
Olenek isn't a bad striker at all.
Yeah, no. But like Lewis definitely has the power advantage.
Yeah.
And he's probably the more athletic guy.
Yeah. He carries power at all times.
Yeah. So I mean I think we're either gonna see Lewis knock him out. Or it'll probably be early. I don't think he's gonna pull out. I mean, I don't know. I think either way it goes, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna be a pretty fight, that's for sure. Olenek is old, like those 59 fights, 59-13-1. Like that's so crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like I don't know. I don't know how his chin would hold up. Like, when's the last time he's been knocked out? Was that like at 217?
No, Walt Harris knocked him out.
Yeah, was that at 217? That was when we.
Yeah, then they fought again. They fought again, and then Walt Harris like actually knocked him out.
Oh really?
In like 30 seconds.
He won decision against the worst Fabricio Verdum I've ever seen.
Yeah. See this?
He got knocked out by Alistair Overeem.
Oh, I didn't know that Overeem knocked him out.
Bro, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I don't remember that either. Yeah, but this was really bad. 12 seconds, bro.
It was 12 seconds. That's crazy.
Yeah. So like, if I'm Lewis, I'm coming out throwing some haymakers, seeing what happens.
Yeah, I'm giving him 5 minutes of hell, and then like if I'm Derek Lewis, giving him 5 minutes of hell, and then I'm probably just gonna lay on my back for the rest of the fight.
Yeah, yeah. And dude, you remember though, the craziest thing when we saw Oleinik fight was how he didn't go down once in that fight, but then like I remember him walking out of the octagon. He
He
could
was
like
like,
barely walk.
this was crazy. I don't even remember watching that fight really.
Yeah, I just remember there was some controversy,
Yeah, I
and
feel
then
like
they stopped it.
we were just getting there when that happened.
Yeah, but I mean, 59-13-1. That's absolutely ridiculous. I've never like. I don't even know how he's still doing it.
Because he's Russian.
Yeah, that is how.
So you got 50 downloads on the podcast. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, the last one did a lot of downloads. The
Like-
Lentini pod did a lot of downloads.
Really?
Yeah,
Like 50 total or 50 for one podcast?
50 total.
Mm.
The Lentini one got in the 20s though.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy. 20 people listen to freaking Lentini talk out of his ass. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Lentini. I hope you're listening right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so shout out to everyone who's listening to it.
Viewers, honestly.
Shouts out. But you're right. You're right about MMA needing more talk shows.
Yeah, like honestly, like just today, like every day. Like I'm just scrolling on YouTube looking for fucking videos to watch. It's really just like DC and Ariel. And, like,
Yeah, like there's not I mean there's not that much content getting put out. Like, bro, if I want to go like listen to someone talk about LeBron James, like how he played last night,
Yeah.
I could find like 50 different like
Yeah.
established people.
it's like Ariel and DC, and then like Ariel and the bad guy, and then like
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah, we're
Sure.
coming for Ariel.
Coming, boy. Ariel, big nose Hawani.
Yeah, like,
Back him when I see him. Oh, it'll be a good day. And has a reckoning coming.
dude, he better watch out.
Yeah,
Not gonna be at the top for that long.
him in DC better
Yeah.
watch themselves.
We're gonna take DC from
Yeah.
Ariel.
Yeah,
We'll have DC on here.
we will leave him with nothing.
Yeah, but all right, we could talk Khabib if you want.
How long have we been doing this for?
Huh?
How long have we been doing this for?
I can't, dude. I don't know how to like even see how long we've been going for. Yeah, I don't even know.
Did we get through everything else besides Khabib?
Yeah.
Just pull up the rankings, I guess. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about the leg kicks in that fight, because like Gaethje can throw those from where Khabib can't really do anything, unless he like catches one maybe, but he throws them so low.
Yeah. Yeah, that because
Your
if
ankle,
he caught one early, then obviously he gets him down probably in the middle of the octagon.
yeah, and then doesn't get up again.
Yeah, so that would be big. But so Gaethje, yeah, if you're Gaethje, you want to throw him, but you definitely want to disguise him a little bit.
I'm honestly scared at how like educated of a striker he's become, just like how patient and like technical he is.
Yeah, no, it's night and day. If you watch his like first fight against Michael Johnson or how
Yeah.
he fought Eddie,
He's the guy who got knocked out by Eddie Alvarez.
yeah, it's just because he tried to go like strike for strike with him when he didn't have to.
I just got a notification from Sean O'Malley's tweet.
Really? What'd it say?
He was replying to Cody Nolov.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro, they're beefing.
Yeah.
Do you see his post today? He was like, it was like hashtag some, or something. It was like hashtag something Cody.
Hashtag Cody sucks.
Oh yeah.
Like had nothing to do with it. It was like last hard sparring session.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
No, hold. doesn't get much to take Cody to bite.
Yeah.
But yeah, the more I think about the Gaethje Khabib fight, it's like, sure, Khabib he's defended his belt against Poirier and Connor, and before that he beat uh Michael Johnson and he beat Edson, all good strikers. To win the belt, he fought real estate agent Ally Quinta, who has a wrestling background, and it went 5 rounds. These other like the Edson fight went 3 rounds. It didn't even have to. He could have finished him. Obviously, the Ally Quinta fight, he wasn't. He saw Ally Quinta as a non-threat, but the Gaethje has a wrestling background, and none of these other guys do.
Mm.
So it's like, will he be able to have his way as easily?
The other thing that I heard I heard people talking about was how like Gaethje like kind of gasses out later. Like he's obviously got a crazy gas tank for a little while, but like the reason that he doesn't like using his wrestling in fights is because like he doesn't like how tiring wrestling is. Like it gets him tired faster. So I don't know. I feel like he'll like if Khabib does get a hold of him, like he'll gas out pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, and you see what happens when guys gas out against Khabib. Then then on the feet, he gets a lot more aggressive, and that makes it even easier for him to get you to the
You
ground.
really have no idea what's coming at that point.
Yeah, you're like, bro, Poirier gassed out. Poirier looked tired really quickly.
I feel like that's just what happens if somebody can do that to you. Like you're tired no matter who you are.
Yeah, and that's why I'm still obviously leading Khabib in this because I mean, if Gaethje starts getting tired, the punches are going to be easier to read.
Yeah, he's dangerous everywhere though. Like Gaethje,
Yeah,
so hard. Like that dude, it's like a truck. Like, it's crazy. And those leg kicks like are really something to think about.
Yeah, no, he throws everything to absolutely hurt you.
Yeah.
And I remember when Gaethje was like sitting at 5'6". I was like, I'd love to see that guy fight Khabib, but I don't think he's ever gonna get there. He's just gonna like keep he'll win a couple fights and he'll get knocked out. But now he's there, so like
he took that risk against Tony Ferguson and kind of jumped some people.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, if Khabib can beat Gaethje, then it's like, all right, this guy's just like he's bro, he's gonna be top 5 all time if he retires undefeated.
If he retires at 30, like the only person that you can argue really is like John Jones because he was undefeated.
Yeah,
he had more title defenses.
Yeah, that's the only argument.
Yeah, but like Khabib's just so dominant.
Yeah,
like he never lost like a round.
Lost round 3 against Conor McGregor.
I knew you were gonna say that shit. People love saying that. I heard Ariel say that earlier today. He hasn't lost a round besides round 3 against Conor. It's like Conor literally didn't land anything in that round. Like if you're gonna give it to him just because they stand on the feet, like go for it.
No, but Conor did outland him that round. That's a fact.
What did he really land though? Did he ever even like?
He had a nice uppercut. He landed a left. Khabib ate him.
All right, brother.
I'm not saying that I'm just saying that if you look at it from that one round of the fight, it was like the most meaningless round win ever though, because it didn't even really matter.
Like that was literally the only round. Like I feel like Khabib kind of like he did go for like 1 or 2 takedowns, but I feel like Khabib was a lot more content to stand with him that round just to be like, let's talk now.
Yeah, I mean he because he started walking him down that round because it
really was.
It was obvious that what McGregor was putting out on him didn't have that much on it anymore.
Yeah, he started really having disdain for Conor striking, which is crazy to even say.
Yeah. And the other thing is, Ariel was talking about, or Chael was talking about it, that Gaethje has Usman as a training partner now.
Yeah.
Like that's bro. They're honest. It's true. There's besides having Khabib as a training partner for Khabib, there's no one else I'd rather have than Usman.
Usman is just like much less effective Khabib.
Yeah, yeah. But in terms of having someone who could like pressure you into wrestling, because that's really what it is. It's like Khabib can just keep shooting,
Yeah.
and Usman kind of does that too.
Usman
Every
kind of
two-
just pressures you, like with his length. Like
Yeah,
he throws a bunch of straight punches to keep you back, and then if you try to close the distance, he just clinches you or pushes you against the fence.
yeah. And then he's super strong. So once he has you on the fence, it's like, eh.
He's really like physically gifted. Like Usman, I mean Masvidal clearly like was at a big disadvantage when it comes to like strength and like size.
Oh yeah, huge. And also Usman is just he has the cardio to just keep like bro. The way I look at it is he kind of wins fights just by outworking guys. Like that's like he's like I'm gonna just do more than you.
Yeah. He like besides like when he fought like Tyquil Woodley, like man doesn't do like any damage at all though. It's like
Yeah, no, he really doesn't. I would like I say if the GSP, I don't think the GSP Khabib fight's happening.
yeah, honestly.
I would love to see Khabib take on Usman.
Yeah. It's like GSP like barely wants to fight anyway. Like he cherry picked Michael Bisping. You think he's gonna cut like 50 pounds to 155 so he can fight Habib Nurmagomedov? It's like no.
Khabib would have to look really bad against Gaethje.
Yeah. And still somehow win.
Yeah, that's what it would have to be. All right, yeah, so that'll do it for this one, guys. Obviously, last night didn't give us that much to talk about, other than how like screwed up the whole thing was. But good main event, and there's just a lot coming up. There's so much coming up to talk about. Some of the divisions are crazy. So yeah, it was good.
It's a good time to be an MMA fan.
Yeah, definitely is. And yeah. So if you tuned in, thanks a lot. Shout out Jake Heath coming on this shit.
We'll be back.
Oh yeah. Exactly. So yeah, we'll get it out to you, and obviously I'll probably drop a video later in the week about the Olenek Lewis fight. I'll watch some more film maybe. But yeah, and maybe a couple UFC 3 videos. We got UFC 4 coming out real soon, so that'll be good.
It's cool.
Yeah, UFC 4 coming out August 15th.
Yeah.
That'll be hype. Yeah, but all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Huge.
What was that? Huh?
Huge.
Oh, huge. Yeah. All right, guys. Yo. See you guys next Sunday. Peace.
Peace.